Hi guys, welcome to the stream. We're trying to do a quick stream just to test. I've raised the bitrate of the stream to hopefully stop the glitching, stop the pixelating when running around the lake. Do apologise about not doing any streams over the last few days. As anybody who was following any of the past recent streams could tell my voice went like Darth Vader. Still have a chest infection and that. And I finished my tablets, so fingers crossed. We're at still at Old Burg, and we're just gonna weigh this one in. Here's one I preferred earlier, so I think. I do save the 2.7 and order and the 1 kilogram order, so that's a nice start to the session. So I don't think there's anything else we can save from here. I will take screenshots to just that's for my brain. That's for my brain too. Right, I'm going to try and run around, and hopefully we don't get pixelation in the. I'm hoping we've got better quality. I don't know how it's going to go. It won't go very good if I run into the. Right, so guys, we are here at. I want to show you new. Well, not new, but I'm testing a few of the. What's the word? We've had trouble with the last Bream Spot going a bit. I can't think of the words. I do apologise, guys. I've just banged the stream. As you know, anybody who knows me, I've just banged the stream on and just gone for it. It's more or less a test for the bitrate to see if I'm running here and it's pixelating. It's not actually doing what I wanted it to do, and that wasn't what I wanted to do. I'm picking up at. There we go. We managed to get out of it. So. I noticed the other week we were getting we was getting pixelating like very bad images on the grass and stuff as I'm running about, and I found out that the stream was only throwing 2000 bit rate, where when I used to stream the 3 years ago, I was throwing nearly 5,000 bit rate. So whether it's a new restream or Twitch thing using the actual site settings, I won't know until after this test. See if it, when I test it back and see if the bitrate stayed at what I've set it at. Okay, as you can tell, I've still got my sore throat and I've not got chat up. So I'll just bring chat up. Give us a sec, guys. As with all my streams, you can tell I'm not got anything planned. But here goes. Sent out like a message to chat to try and if it's sending out. It looks like it's sending out to everybody, so that's good news. We do have. Let me see. I think I've run past it actually. We do have a potential new. Here we go. Sorry guys, running a bit fast. We do have a potential new. See the gap feed and the log across. See the log across there. Let me show. Okay, I'm casting slightly to the right of this, but as a hello, foregathers. Thank you for joining the stream. This is a little bit of a test stream actually, and I basically just woke up and banged it on. So welcome to the stream. I'm going to be testing a new Bream Spot, which Groza showed about 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Grozi in YouTube. For his version of this. It's in, I think it's in Italian actually. So I thought, well, I fished it this afternoon and I got about 180 silver overnight. So we do have a little thing in front of us. So I'm going to be trying to just pull some bream out of this spot. I fished it earlier and I have 3 rods what I do go at it with, so they'll just need a little bit of setting up. I am fishing at clip 12 on this peg. If you need to see the map, it's near the Pike spot we found the other week. So it is on the top right hand corner. Sorry, I do apologize. It's in the quadrant of the top left hand corner of D6, Delta 6, in the top left hand corner of that. And we're just casting more or less. We're actually casting and it's going for the 7. That's my angle of what I fish. That's where I fish. Just straight out there. So we're fishing on exactly the same bait, which is Gallic dough, and this is my setup. It's very similar to, if you've seen any of the earlier streams, it's exactly the same setup. I have been catching some trophy bream, and I did get a 5.7 bream with these settings. So let's get these out. We need to have the clip at. I will get into the up to speed, guys. I've been ill for a couple of weeks. Well, I've been ill since February, but it's not COVID. I have emphysema, and it's the chest infection what won't go away. Okay, so we're at 12. I've got me drag up. I have it soft actually. I have my drag soft for the bream, and I'm actually casting probably out to there really. At the daytime you can see a little arch in the trees there. That's about where Grozi we're casting. I'm just casting anywhere right there. So also on happy hour, so that's a bonus for us. Anybody who don't know what that noise is, if you premium every every day you get happy hour, which is where all the catches get extra XP bonus and extra chances when you're crafting. to just give you a bit of a bonus on, I don't know what that, I think it's a nettle in the road for us, Bream, isn't it? So this is rod 2, and rod 1's trying to go already, not giving us much chance to set up, but nice to know that okay, we're into happy hour, so that's at 12 meters per straight out. As I say, Grozzy has already made this video, but it's in Italian, so this will give some of the English-speaking guys a chance to see if it's working for us, sort of thing. Okay, I'll just get things set up, guys, and then I'll get to chat. Okay, I think we set the reel up. These are just my settings, like an average setting. If anything big goes on it, it'll probably take the drag a bit. We've already done. So this one similar. Try to get them. Try to get them close-ish. No, that's took it down a little bit too much. That's my heavy hands. But the next rod. Get the next rod. I'm trying to if anybody's noticed, the rods are not the same as what I use. They're very cheap rods, these, but good for the job I'm doing. I think they're only 300 and odd silver, but they're very good at catching bream and seem really balanced with the rest of the gear. 12 and yeah. I'll get in a rhythm in a bit, guys. Or I won't. You guys know me here. Look. I can get that. Okay. I'll go down. I don't like that though. I like getting the tips more or less level, so we'll pick rod 3 up again. Forward a bit. Something like that. We'll get it right. Then like... There we go. That's a bit better. Okay. Right, I think it will look lucky first cast because I've not had anything else to show. Let's put something in. That looked a bit actual, not pixelated, but a bit wobbly for me. Then I'm gonna just throw 2 bars of grind bit and see if we can get it. See if we can get it going. I've fished this spot about 5 times over the past week and it's been on and off. And I've also been fishing 67, 59 I think it is. And that also has been on and off. So let's see if that's enough to get them going. Nothing big yet. Okay. More things at the moment. The night is young. He says the night is young. The night is young, but the night is almost gone. So not a lot through this night. I know I'm setting up and I'll keep going. May need to try a few more spots. And get some tips in, shall we? Yep. I think that's tips in. Okay. Let's hope these pikes pick up. Because we've not done too good so far. So it's more or less across there. Can you see where that landed? It landed in that little, between them two shadows of the top of the little leaves of the trees across. So there's a bit of a clear gap. That's where the pool is really, I think. Excuse me, I'll just mute my mic and play my throat. And I suppose with being on happy hour, you would be trying to optimize these and get some any light rod one. Then there is some at taking the line. I just missed it. It's a small one. Small fish. Not what we want. Got slack line, so got one there. Okay, let's start getting into them. Do apologise about the intruder keep coming in as we move. It seems to be just at that funny spot. Let's see if that will still let us put the rod. Rod 3. Thought it were rod 2, but that might let us put it down. Let's try it. There we go. It's a perfect pot. to pick it up and just correct it a little bit if I can. Not like that. Back a bit. Look a bit close to rod one. I think I've moved. Not like that. I think I've moved rod one a little bit to the left. That'll give us a bit of room. So 180 yet. Come on. I've actually just unlocked the achievement for getting dung beetles or the beetle harvest achievement sort of thing. Maybe just looking to see, I'm trying to go slow, just to see if there's any ripping of the graphics or anything. Just looked very, I couldn't run around, you know. This is very slow at the moment, so we did catch earlier on today on this peg. Like I say, for the overnight session what I'm doing at the moment, that's better. The overnight session we're doing at the moment, we got about 180 silver from 10 till 6. Obviously that's not going to be the case this time, but we're doing other things as well, you know. I don't think they're on yet. I've been thinking of trying the old hotspot, 43, 32 I think. You usually don't bring a cage out without the fish on, so they're not biting great yet. That's me, guys. I did actually set something up for the chat. It was supposed to. We had about 13 comments in chat from Discord, and apparently I've got it connected up to stream, but not the chat. So I don't know what's going on there. Do with having a leak. I hope everything's okay there. It's okay. Rod one's gone, and as usual, I'm not there to actually. I tried to get him to the top before I left. And then drink my. There's a couple of ways of doing that, guys. So you can cast in and leave your bail arm open so that it drops in at the 12-meter depth, or you can close it and it'll actually swing towards you and not be actually 12 meters. So take that into account when you're actually setting up your gear. That bait on that one. There's the slack line. Yeah. Reeled into that one. Not to be. Hopefully it's a pick up for the next evening. I think we'll just fish through and see what we get. If it goes really dead, we can always go pike fish. Anybody has any questions? You know, feel free to ask. I'm not doing much, as you can see, so I've got time to talk or explain. The reason I'm trying this spot is spot 6759, which I'll show you in a minute. Make my tension up. Okay. If I just show you. Over the past 4 weeks, it's second line. Over the past 4 weeks, I've tried I've actually grown 4 bream spots, which have been awesome. That's the first one I've ever done of that. Actually pulled out of the fish. And somebody else did that earlier. I wonder if they've written something into the game. So we're on that. Okay. I wonder if they've written something into the game to drop fish, because apparently it started happening quite a lot. Maybe it weren't too proper. It happens in real life. Okay. Maybe X didn't equal Y, and so no fish in the net. That's the thing. Or I lifted too fast. Rods I'm using are a little bit long, really. Don't like doing the full heave-over and lifting them in. I think I'd like slightly smaller rods. Here we go with what we've got. Enjoyed the start of football. I haven't said that. In the UK, football, I'm a bit of a night owl. I know it's the night time for myself. But it's in the UK. It's been the opening weekend for Premiership football, which I love football and that. So that's been enjoyable. If I hadn't been up all night, I could have watched most of it. Fell asleep halfway through my favourite team's football match. They won 5-1 and I saw 1 goal. I don't know. But at least they're after a good win. That's Manchester United, if anybody doesn't know. I like Manchester United, but we have a good friend who comes in chat called Captain, goodness me, Captain Lockheed. He supports Leeds, who we played, so he's not been online. Well, I've not been online, but the team's done very well to keep the manager. if he's watching this, he'll be smiling and saying, "Yeah, right." And but that's one of the best signings of the the transfer window. He's to have the manager stay at Leeds is a really big thing, and congratulations to Leeds and Bielsa for sorting that out. I think they'll do well again this year. Just United on fire. Anyway, back to fishing. I've been grinding bream for the last 4 weeks as I was saying, and I was trying to show you Matt Hunter. Right, when I started the game from a long break away from the game, I started at Curie, but when I come, one of my friends said, "You want to go to Old Burg and grind the silver?" So I come to Old Burg, and apparently the 4332, which is near the campsite, fishing out to that open water, was the hot spot when I got here. I didn't do very well on it, and it was on pea porridge. So I moved over a couple of pegs, and I actually landed on the bream for a couple of days and did very well. So for the next few days, I fished there near the camp, and then it started getting the bite started drying up, and eventually I wasn't catching any decent bream at all. And until actually it was coming up in chat was a new bream spot. I didn't know where to actually fish really. We just came back into the game. I was doing a bit of spinning and stuff. But then from this peg, hotspot come across. It's actually aiming at the corner of this island. And for the second week, I ground bream. It casting at the 17 meters. Managed to grind about 5,000 silver. In that time, I bought a gold and a HSV, is it caliber reel. So I bought 2 reels in the time grinding bream there. Eventually, after about 5 or 6 days, this bream swim went away, and another one was found down what we've been fishing recently, down at 67.59. We were casting towards the number 6 at 17 meters, and that's where we've been. But the last couple of days has been really poor silver and poor bream for myself. That is, I've seen other people getting them. Occasional good nights, but nothing. Only one rod going at a time, rather than fish on all 3 rods most of the night. That's what I'd call being an active spot where all rods are going. So we're looking for our next bream spot, I believe. It may not be this, it may be this. This is not active at the moment, so we'll just give it another night and move round and move on. They do bite through the day. I think I might have missed that one. Oh, it's very small little cruise. We have had be careful guys. We have had carp taking garlic dough in this spot. I haven't tried pea porridge. I think that would be the next thing. Put pea porridge on and try every bream spot on what. So looking at chat, I don't think anybody's much being caught at. Nobody's on Burg, maybe. Looks like there's only me going for Bream, I think. It's got a while. Okay. Hello, Awful-Eyes. How are you doing, mate? I've been a bit rough the last few days. I'm sorry I've not been on streaming. Had a bit of a bad chest and a bad throat. Not being able to, well, coughing every other second sort of thing. Not COVID. It's one of me old ailments, like I have like an emphysema sort of. I think I mentioned it to you. So I've just been a bit rough. I've had a couple of courses of antibiotics. It's not completely got shut of it, but it's stopped the actual continuous coughing and that. So it's like a congestion, like mucus in the. Sorry guys, I know I don't need to tell you that. They're like a mucus in the throat area, and it just won't shift. It's like a glue. You cough and it doesn't move it, but you breathe out heavily and you can feel it moving, sort of thing. So it's weird that you can't cough it up. Sorry guys, so I've been a bit rough over the last few days, and bad hours as well. Me hours was all over the place. So yeah, I'm okay otherwise, apart from that. The fishing's been pretty, for the bream has been not very good really. It's still on at 67.59, but not like they were. And I'm just trying this new spot what Grozzy pointed out about a week ago. It's on and off. I've actually fished from probably 10 o'clock last night, probably 12 o'clock last night. We're setting up the stream, and yeah, not done very well. We've had a couple of 2 kilogram bream, but as you know me, with bream, it's not on until there's a like a 3 kilogram on each rod sort of thing. So we'll try and do something about that. Not much in the keep net, guys. This is what we've caught since we. Sorry, we've caught the ones what have not got the time on. The ones with the 7 hours are from earlier. So I've actually only caught these 16, 17, about 20 fish really. It's nothing for these waters. When they're on, you're getting good silver, you know. How are you? You're good? Oh, that's good, mate. It's good to know. I'm glad you're good, mate. Also, I don't know if your stream's coming out okay. I've upped my bitrate to hopefully, well, I don't want to make you travel sick or anything, but I'll do it in a minute. I'm actually, what I noticed of my old streams is they're okay when I'm still, but when I start moving about quickly, it all pixelates on the trees, and I weren't happy with that on the quality. And I didn't get that 3 or 4 years ago when I was streaming Russian Fishing 4 when I played before. So I've upped, this is the first stream I've done since I've upped my settings. So hopefully I'm hoping it's going to be a better quality than what you usually get. I'm hoping that's not tearing or breaking up when I move around, and I'm going to just run down the bank because the other trees were really pixelated, and I don't know if these are pixelating when I'm running through. I'll be able to check when I. In fact, we'll just have a run to the fort to. Hey guys, I played a few years ago, but I actually skipped Old Burg because I snapped a rod, and it was early in me fishing, and I didn't know. So I went on, I snapped my rod, and I went back to, I think I went back to Winding Rivulet until I actually got onto the next water, and I skipped Old Burg because I fell out with it because I snapped one of my rods. Got a little carp on it, tried to get it in, and didn't have the correct settings and short line. But something I never knew was that this is I know you guys know about it, but I didn't know this was a draft. I didn't know this was a draft thing, so this is something new to me. You know, so yeah, good stuff. I'm sure all you guys know about that, but it's something else I knew, and I actually I clicked on here and I put my new reel on the black is it caliber, and it actually said when I checked it, it actually said on here for the caliber gold only to actually fix it, and it caught me by surprise, and I were actually going, that's it, I'm not playing, because I don't pay gold in the game. As the guys in chat know, I'm not actually financially well off, so I don't play games that I have to pay real money in, because I don't actually have it. So so when I bought the reel last week, and it actually said you need to I panicked. I said, well, I'm going to have to look for another game, you know. How's Fishing Planet doing and stuff? But apparently on Volkov you can repair it with silver, so all's good, guys, all's good. I split my dummy out, but I've put my dummy back in now, I'm okay. Hopefully these will get a bit bigger when we come to the evening. Bought a couple of new rods since you last was with me. Done a bit of grinding, and these are only £300 silver rods, but they're nicely balanced. They double what I was using. We're using these, what are 7.5K, and these 14K, and got similar tips and everything. So what were happening, we were getting a couple of carp coming in, and I couldn't actually hold the carp with using light leaders, so we've just bulked it up a little bit, but cheaply. It's, you know, it's only 700 for two of the so very nice starter rod sort of thing. And me rods were a little bit unbalanced how I had them, and hopefully get another one of these, and so I'll have 3 rods balanced, and make it easier for putting rods down and getting everything in line, and it's just up that weight so we can put a slightly heavier leader on. These are my settings, guys, if anybody wants to leave. Fishing quite heavy for bream, really. You don't have to be this heavy, but over the last 4 weeks I've found this is good for me, sort of thing. I'm a bit heavy, pulling them in a bit fast, really, you know, but that's good for me. Well, I knew I was doing something. I've no feeding, that's what I was doing. So we do have we're using stock Bream mix. Oh, well done, Half-Lizer, that's brilliant, mate. Yeah, you know me, Half-Lizer, like I said, I don't mind sitting there every day of you know, you know, for the ones who camp it, all good and well, that's your money, you do with what you want with it. But as for myself, it's something I can't do at the moment. When I was younger, yeah, no problem. When I was earning good money, yeah, no problem. But at the moment, it's a no. I have to grind everything, which is fine, and which is what I want to do. I'd like to have got this. I've got the long rods, I think the 4 meter 2. Wish I'd got the 3 meter 9s now. I know it's not much, but I'm just lifting them a little. They feel a bit long when I'm lifting out at water, just a little bit. So consider that if you're looking at these very good rods, reasonable rods for that at 14k. I think they're very good. Obviously that's a different rod. That's a little bit more, but these Karma Fantasia, Fantasia, whichever way they pronounce it, very good for the money. I think that's a reasonable grind to get. You know, you can actually get it. You can get a rod for one good day's bream fishing when they're on. Okay, we need to do number. What is? I think them are back to front. I think that's 3 and that's 2. Not wrong way around, but we'll sort it out. I don't know if there's any way of naming the rods so that you can actually put them in a. I know I've got them in order 1, 2, 3 on me quick keys. If anybody else is wondering how I'm drinking tea fast, I've actually, if you press T, these are, you get up to number 5 as a non-premium, and as a premium you get up to number 7. One very kind person paid me a month's premium, who's been fishing with me through the days, so that's lovely to have premium for the next week. So I've paid that on and set a few people up with leaders and oots and stuff, and I've like passed on the favour sort of thing, how I could do it. So if anybody's wondering how I'm drinking fast, I'm actually you drag that over to one of your quick keys. Can you see that's number 4? If I click number 4 on like go, if I go on number 4 key, you can see in the chat that I've just had 3 drinks of tea, where some people might be going into the inventory and taking 1 drink at a time. That's really good if you're fighting a fish, what's a decent fish, and you need to. You guys in chat probably know this anyway, but it's good if you need to top up. Same with alcohol. I have that on number 7 though, so it's away from me, you know. So that's where I put that. I'm saying it's alcohol. I think it's a feed, that one, like a beer. So I don't know whether that gives tipsy points, but yeah, it's good that I found that. A couple of the drinks out of that barrel, and your health's up, so it's a good feed, you know. And I think it helps the well-being of the angler, the bottom sunshine level. I'm glad you're okay, Off-Lies. Have you had any good fish recently? Are you fishing at the moment? Where you at? So you're still on... We're at Amber. Is it Amber? Not Amber, it's... Got what your lake was. I'll have a look in a minute. Look. Well, Amber. It is Amber. The other week, I said I'd unlocked Ladoga. I think that's how it's said. Ladoga or Ladoga. And I said I'd unlocked that one. Act 2, but I haven't. I knew it began with A, and I just dragged that name out, but I've not. I've actually unlocked that one and Amber Lake. I've not been to them yet, and I've not fished that one yet. I've got videos from 3 years ago of top water fishing for pike and some nice spots on that. If anybody wants to search my YouTube channel, I'm the same name as in game. E for Eddie, obviously. EDZMUSIK, music with a K. So all one word. EDZMUSIK on YouTube, and if you search for Volkov or Curie Lake or Russian Fishing 4 on my YouTube site, you get all my old 3 years ago videos where I was doing top water on Curie Lake, catching pike and fishing from the boat with top water. And I got into the top water fishing. I do like that, and I will be bringing some updated top water with the new lures they've brought out. So yeah, I'm nearly. When I come back 4 weeks ago, I was level to 24. I got premium about 5 days ago, so I've got to 27 really without premium, but I'm nearly 28, and I think that unlocks the next. What's the word? I think that unlocks the next lake. So that'll be good. I had bought a cart rod, a Fortuna cart rod, which we talked about. But I ended up. You can return gear if anybody didn't know. If you bought something from a shop and you've not used it, but you're not quite, you've made the wrong decision. Say buy a really good reel, but you've not used it, but you've changed your mind and you wanted a rod. Take it back to the store you bought it from. Press Y, don't press E, press Y, and it gives you an option screen to return any goods what have not been used. If you've used them, it'll say the second hand, and you can't return them. So just a quick one on that. I'll look a bite. And like I say, with being a bit, we've not been able to talk without coughing. That's why I've not done any. I haven't done any. Dream are not here, are they yet? Hopefully, in the next couple of hours, if they don't come on, I'll be moving spots to try and find another spot. We'll go over. Maybe it's a change of bait they're after now. You know. I think everybody's still fishing on garlic, which has been doing brilliant for us. But when I first started fishing, when I first fished these pegs, when I first started, it was porridge, pea porridge, sorry. So maybe try the 4332 with pea porridge and garlic and see what the difference is. See if we can find another. That's me, guys. I think just a bit heavy-handed on the Y key, setting the tension. just a little bit heavy, a little bit. So yeah, I have been fishing, but I've been coughing a lot and not able to actually talk without coughing, so it was pointless trying to make a stream for you guys. I miss you all, and it's good to be trying to stream again. And hopefully I'll not do too long a video, and I can see if it is streaming okay. It does look okay. I haven't seen the where I'm running back yet, but if you look at the early videos when I'm running round to the Pike spot, which we've not done, we could have done that, but I haven't done it this time. I'm just chilling on this one, I think. But it was terrible. It were like pixelated trees in front of me, and hopefully my little tweaks on the settings for the stream quality hopefully has got rid of that. But that's where we're after. And I am rambling on because we're not getting bites, so feel free to tell me to shut up if you need to or you want to, guys. No problem at all. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. A friend was fishing earlier on at the Pike spot. The Pike spot being C3, I think it is, where you fish just by the edge of the reeds and cast to the right. I think it's 2741, is it? Something like that. Right under the feet, fishing in the direction you cast for the pike. Probably only 8 meters out, catching tench, crucians, gibble carp and carp, common carp, all on worm. Just your basic worm. In fact, we may, if we don't have a good day the next evening on Bream, we may just actually go and demonstrate that and see what we catch. I have also had a go at trying to get the big eel. Had to get the big eel order and had a few very, very small, less than a kilo eels, but nothing, and that was on fish pieces. I've heard of a few catching on worm. I think it was the red worm. So no big eels, I don't think have come out. I've not seen the weeklies. It's been pretty slow in chat, and I've been fishing quite a lot, even though I was coughing. I could actually fish and just get on with it. So I have been trying to bream grind, but they've gone a bit dead at 60. 7:59. They'd gone a little bit off. I will try it again. Like I say, I'm looking and I can't see anybody actually. Anybody fishing bream at the moment. Or they're not in my server, should I say. They're probably on better higher lakes, aren't they? It's only the earlier ones were grinding bream for silver, I think, the earlier levels, which is fine. That's how the game goes, isn't it? You get different waves of people coming through. You're always getting new influx to the game, and everybody's welcome. And hope you enjoy the streams. And if you need any help with anything, just get in touch. Oops. I tried to bring them to the top first before I left it. Good job it went a bit bigger than I tried to lift a bit too early. Getting a little bit of action. Bites on different rods and stuff, so hopefully this is 9:30. Hopefully this is the hopefully we have a better night at catching the bream and stuff. Sorry guys, that's supposed to be letter Y. I hope everybody else is healthy and okay and catching, and you know, I hope you're all doing, and you know, everybody in the families are safe and doing okay. Might be something. Oh, trying. I think there's something on 3. Yeah. Don't like that bouncing. Why, game? Why did you do the bounce? Don't need it. Don't need it. It didn't used to be in the game, that, and they added it, and there was a complaint. They took it out, but it's back in again. So it is what it is. Oops. Them are a bit soft. I'm giving them way to fed in. And another thing I've just remembered is I was on happy hour, weren't I? And I've not utilised the actual digging and crafting. Maybe I should have been digging and crafting. I've just unlocked this one, so never mind. But I know I've not done very well with the catching, so me happy hours not a bike. I'll look at it still, isn't it? I was on that so the happy hour is not helping at all with the skill progress of bottom fishing, even though I'm catching. It's obviously not what it wants. I noticed that's not putting tipsy on, so it must be a health drink and a feed, but not actually alcohol for tipsy. So maybe I need to swap that just in case we get a trophy. Like I said, the other 2 days ago I did get a 5.7 kilogram trophy out of this Pike spot. Okay. To anybody out there just starting, if you have premium and you do have happy hour, it's an ideal time to do your crafting, because if you're not premium you might get 1 out of 10 luck upgrades when you're doing your crafting. If you're premium you might get 3 out of 10 or even more at low level, and with happy hour it feels like it doubles again. So look into crafting your into crafting. I didn't even see if that was still happy hour, even though it's not. Never mind. And so I'll try and just quickly show you what I was on about the crafting. Once I've got everything right, so if we don't get a bite. The only thing is when you're crafting, you can't hear your bites. That's something I'd asked for you. When you go in here, it mutes everything. You get the music, you don't get what's going on with your rods. Now I'm sure they could put a feed of your bites so that you could be crafting, but you can still hear that you've got a bite. That's something I would change if it's the again. I found a little way of getting quite a long way with just doing one lure. As you can see, the paints for the paint for the thing is quite expensive. But if you pick the yellow foam and stick with this and keep upgrading with this, that's all you need to pick, because the actual foam you buy is yellow. But just grind this one, and if it's happy hour, it should upgrade. See the upgrade? Just do that and keep it going. That was a bit of a. I think that one was a thrower that way then what come out. It sounds more like a balloon than. Look at this. I think my knife needs sharpening. So you see what I mean? It's doing upgrades, even though I'm further on, because I've not actually bought the Luke. I've not actually bought these. Yeah, I'm up to here. You see, I'm up to this one. I'm up to that one with just grinding the foam. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep grinding the foam, and then if there's anybody says that's a good lure, I'll buy the. I actually want to get to these here from there onwards. I think I'm interested in, and the I might not get the full way, but these are the sort of fishing I like doing. Obviously, it's and the jerk bait, you know. So that's where I'm trying to get for the pike and stuff. Okay, so we go back. Any bites? See, that's not a hot spot, is it? Them would be screaming off now. Let's see if we can encourage it to. Yeah, not good at all. In fact, what time is it? If it's early night, I might do a quick run to the other hotspot. Not other hotspot. I might try. Yeah, they're not on here yet. It's still happy hour though, so we could do the crafting. I'm sure they just wait till I say something dumb, and then like they're not on, and then they just do that sort of thing. I do not like that jawing up and down, or whatever the word is. No need for it. No, that's a better fish. We want a net full of them, really. I need to do is got any left. Need to put that in there. Then I've got tips. So it's on quick. If anybody saw that, then I've got the drinks when I need it on 4, if you're premium, you get up to 7 allocations where you put your stuff. I've got ground bait on 5, the spade on 6. You can put whatever you want in these. But I've got alcohol. If I get a fish what feels decent, I just press number 7 a few times and you get your tipsy bonus. No, so I have fished this. I have fished this peg a few times and it's off and on. It's not fully active yet. Sorry, guys. That was the thing of that. Right. I'm sure they put that there on purpose to aggravate me. Okay, we was trying to put a bit of feed and see if we can spice up the bites. Let's see if we can get them going. We're only at 12, so I'm thinking bit in front of the wires, and then quite a long way too, right there. And hopefully, obviously that's not going to reach it, but hopefully the spread is going to help. Very quiet really, these pegs. I said I'd try them out, and that's what I've done. I'd just say they're not ready yet. The fish, they're not ready for grinding. Let's have a see. Remember what I caught this earlier on, which is 7 hours ago, and we've not many. 25 fish, I think, something like that. What we caught on this session. But I did fish 7 hours ago, and I fished 10 till 6 7 hours ago, before I had a rest, and I got 187 silver for the time, between 10 and 6 on this spot. And actually I had 3 over 2.7, which got me a cafe order for I think it was 40 odd, so it actually took me to about 225 with the cafe order, so that were okay. But this won't be a lot less, you know, unless they really come on in the early hours. Fish is tiny sometimes, you know, so not what we're looking for really. And I have been fishing the 67.59 all week, and it's still on. It's still doing okay. In fact, we'll go back to that and we can demo that as well in the session. I was going to try. How was it? We'll do the next evening on 43.32. I think, just have a session. And though we might catch nothing, but we might catch a lot. Never know. I can't put that down. Keep pointing it too close to. Every so often you get a nice fish like that, and then it just goes a bit off again. There we go. Expensive. Oh, bit of tin. That's my quick number 4 key, and a couple of the alcohol. The moon's coming up. But it's a nice, lovely morning, you know. Just where's the fish? I need more fish. An happy hour's gone, so... Fortunately, that was short, but the happy hour didn't give us any help with the... Maybe we need to be catching different fish. I think that's something we could show. Once these dry up completely, I think I'll show you a spot what most of you pike on, but you probably don't fish on. What has been doing really well for a friend. Chocker's been fishing it all day, and he's been getting tench, crucians, gibble, carp. He had a bleak, and there's something else, a common carp. He's had to run around the island a few times, and that's at 20, is it? Not 2741. It's... I'm not sure if it's actually this one. Actually here it's the it's a pike spot. Well, where you cast for the pike, it's actually probably 5 to 8 meters, 5 to 8 meters in front of him, in the actual lilies and stuff in front of him, out of the reeds. I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, we might get some more decent bream, but it's really really not on at the moment. If anybody wants to see Grozzy, Grozi, on YouTube, is a great content creator and that, and he usually updates the spots and stuff. He brought a video of this out about a week ago. About 2 weeks ago, we made a pike video where we was fishing quite long with 2 rods and catching bream, but last week Grozzy did, I missed that one I think. Last week Grozzy did a video on catching bream here, and I just thought I'd try it as the next hotspot sort of thing, to see if it produces over a few nights, and it's still not producing enough to move. So I would stick to 69 at 67.59 for now, for the next few days, and I'll keep trying and search for a better peg and do a bit of googling and see if anything, if anybody else knows of the, you know, if there's an active peg, what's to level 16, congratulations. But one thing I did know about this peg, it didn't seem to do good through the night, but it seemed to pick up between maybe now and 11 o'clock in the afternoon. I did pick some 2s and 3s up. The weather was sunny though, it weren't raining, so I'm not sure how this morning's going to go. Actually do have some, maybe this is eel time, you know. I have fished for the eel and we did get some eel, but it's very, very slow for the eels. You know, lemon markers, I think that's the word to... Okay, I think it's time to go and show you the other spot, what a friend's been fishing. I think you'll be more interested in that than... well, you've seen what this peg can do. Yeah, we'll have a day on the cruising spot, what my friend's been fishing on, and I'll show you what he's been doing. It's basically... well, I think it's easy to show you. I'm going to run round to the Pike spot, so if it's a bit glitchy when I'm running, I do apologise. That's something I'm trying to improve the quality on. All the trees were pixelated when I was running round. It were only set, for some reason it were only set on 2000 bit rate. Maybe that's a limit of the site or something that I'm using. Maybe I need to look into it more, but I have increased it to 4.9, so hopefully that's still within the I didn't put my lights down. Okay, so we're running round to it, so hopefully these trees are still clear. Can't actually look at my stream, but hopefully these trees what are in the distance when I'm running past are not pixelated. It just didn't look like trees, it just looked like cartoon, you know, like a 2D cartoon. Hopefully these trees and grasses are a little bit sharper and are rendering a bit better. I don't know what the draw distance is, but hopefully that tree I'm running through, it on the last one you couldn't actually see the leaves on it, it just looked like paint blobs, so I weren't happy with the quality of that. Somewhere here there's a hill and I don't want to go up. Get near the waters. Oh, not far enough. I don't think I'm far enough yet. Well, maybe too far actually. Yeah, I'm too. Next section, I think. There we go. Then here we go. Is that it? No, that's too far. This is the one I like fishing. Pike. I stand here at the side of this. You can cast over there to the edge of the island where and just drag it through there. Where the white birches, silver birch across there. Cast it every one of them trees, and it's like segments it out like a, like different degrees. So you're fanning out your cast. I actually cast straight between them two dead trees in the middle, and you get a lot of pike and perch. Also down the back of this through the gutweed or whatever you want to call it, to the grasses. That produces fish as well. But this is where my friend has been fishing. Actually, just in front of them, in the actual weed here. So let's set it up. He's been fishing. So what I'll do, I'll swap over to tench. I think I've got some tench. I'll put that's not. Tench. I've got 10. Not sure if it's the I'm not made. We'll have to have a look. I thought these are the actual proper tench made. Breadcrumb, empty. I think that's the breadcrumb. I think that's the actual stock make from that. That out might be a bit big, but I'll leave it on for now. With the other thing. Did I just do that? Oh, this. And it didn't clip, so I'll try and get a clip to the right side. I think if that get tench, then we can throw some tench. Is that and we'll throw some tench. Right, he was fishing at the front of. I'm going to put it all around here. He was fishing it around there, I think. I'm just going to put it all. I think he was actually there like that, or even closer, you know. Couple of close ones, couple a bit further away. Right, okay, that'll do for now. And the bait we're using, might put a smaller icon actually. The bait we're using with just normal worm, believe it or not, just a normal. I think I've put the ester on for a small icon. These as two, and he was throwing just a straight worm, and he was again cruising after cruise. But I might try the other. We might get an eel here actually. if we fish on cheap or something like that. But this is the first time I'm fishing this like this. I'm just copying what a friend did earlier on. This is how we were fishing, guys. And they had the big feeder on like I've got. Done that one. I've not done this one. And worm. I'll try all three. We'll just set up as he was set. And I think we'll put it at 6. I think it's right at 6. Let's see where it puts it. Go across. So if I put it at 6, we'll see where they go and may have to adjust. Okay. He was like that. It may be yeah, something like that. Right, 6. I feel like I need to run for a brolly or a goat or something. It's really, I'm sorry if it's loud. If it's too loud, tell me. I can turn it down in settings. The rain I'm on. Okay, it wants me to move a bit. Let's see if that going off. We've got a bite already, guys, on this rod. So, and it's a gibble, but and a bite on the other one as well. So the tench is let's get this thing again. I may have to go a bit further across so I can get my rods. Right, that's rod 1. Now rod 2. Moved it side a bit. Rod 2. Similar thing. Might have to move quite a lot to the left. Let's see if it's... Oh, that's gone down. Let's try that. See if we can get rod 3 down. Put it to 6 as well. May have to just move the sorry. Got a bite on 2. And every so often eat into a common cart, so just be careful if you're using light gear. But this is your basic one, guys. They don't get easier than this. I've not actually got set up a tackle yet, so that's how we were fishing. And we kept throwing feeding every few hours sort of thing in game time. Kept topping it up. But we shouldn't need to do that with having cages on and that. I missed that one. Pretty quite well. They were getting mid 100 to 200 silver. You know, from 150 to 200. We didn't have the other ones, and I might just try the other ones, see if we can get some better quality fish out and that. Our angler's not happy. See if I've got some I can drink. For a bit more feed, see if we can get them going. Well, that were better. Okay, that's enough. And we did have a few little quiet spells, but it was pretty... I think, oh, that's a mystery, and then can he sleep? Or maybe the seals about if them are catching. Just that in, just that, just this. Small again. I wonder if I need to up me ooks. I'll just catch a few more and we'll mess about with the ooks, see if we can change what size of fish we're catching. Maybe go smaller ooks, but even maybe from 12 to whatever, one ounce ook. I've just put, what's the clip? 15. We're at off, lads. I'm sorry, I've only just looked up at your screen, mate. The clip for here is really close. I've only put it at 6, but the clip for the Bream at the start of the stream was 12. I should put it in the I should put it in the actual. I should put it in the info in the. What am I trying to say? I should put it in the stream info. I will be sure to add it to the stream info for people who are watching and tighten these up. We'll give it a couple more fish and then alter our route, see if we can alter what's coming through. Right, on a bigger route. So, try a bigger route. This is on here. Let's go back to our Bream hook. We were getting baby fish on that Bream hook. Let's put these back on. And that's on them to tempted to try the one what gets the tempted to try the one what actually gets eels and stuff. Is it red worm? Rod 3. I think that's rod 2. Here's the 2. And and you know this is the pike spot. Casting from the outway around to facing the left bank, sort of thing. So do give this a spin as well, guys. It's full of perch and pike here. My best is 9.5, I think, on this stretch. And I did snap some braid on a bigger one. Okay, we've got a bite on our bigger roots. Let's see what it gives us. They should add jackets to help with the cold and stuff. Yeah, and I'm sure they'd be a pretty price as well, but yeah, you could wear a jacket, I suppose. Yeah, we're all in shirts, aren't we? No wonder we're freezing. It is raining. Maybe a bivvy or something. Okay, come on, give us something decent for short of the screen. Hello, Wookie. Hey, mate. Yeah, morning awful. It's throwing it down, mate. Sorry I've not been online the last few days, guys. Been a bit poorly with my chest and coughing, so I couldn't. I'd have been muting every 2 minutes with having to cough. If you heard my voice on the streams last week, I was like Darth Vader, and just normal talking was like an octave lower than my normal voice. So we've moved to here just to show a friend was fishing here earlier, and he did really well through the day. And it's if you're not catching, going for the bream, and you wanna have a fun day, this seems to be. He may have even been closer in than this. But the reason I said 6 is because of the like for me rods and stuff. But he had got a trophy gibble, or he had some nice big gibbles anyway. He got 11-pound grass, nice tench coming in. That's a bit better tension. Oh. Oh, thank you, Wookie. Yeah, I've had a couple of courses of antibiotics. Wow. Wow. 11.49, my goodness. That's some grinding there, isn't it? That's some hours of fishing. Isn't it? Yes. Wow. There was a few gibble orders, what he managed to fill. Did I take a picture? I may have took a picture. I might be able to just check what the cafe order at. Because they had every intention of just fishing the Bream new spot to try and see if it would farm over a few nights, but it's not right yet. It's not fully active. I may put here. Let's see if we can get. Let's put another a bit better worm on. Let's put one of them on. That one. You never know. We might pick up a. If we pick up a 4K, or I think it's, if it's still on order, that is. I think that's 700 and odd, 700 and odd silver, I believe, for a 4K eel. That's the give a little bit better end. He was actually stopping the line, so it's not sure whether I didn't actually tension that, or I think that was the, oh no, it's got a liquid cruiser on it. So I think it was over 350, well that 3-4 now or something like that. Tension on. Bear with you guys. Yeah, so it's good to be back, okay, and oh yeah, I'm not even thinking about it. I've not woke up fully yet, I don't think. Watching a guy at level 20, oh my god. I think who was it? There was somebody in stream who were level 48 and, or halfway through 49 or something like that. It's Captain Lockheed, or one of them guys. Bradley, I think, won some. I think he's high as well. So, not Frazzy, Fry. Not sure what level Fry is. Well, I can check, can I? Let's see, one of them were not very high. Captain Lockheed, is it not Lockheed? Captain Lockheed, yeah. I'm not sure if he streams though. Reese, Captain Lockheed, you know, he sent me some stuff. I had the, you know, the very rare boilers, from when I first started. It were Russian when I started playing, and I stopped playing for like 3 years and 4. But apparently they're a rare commodity, these. So I've given some of them, and he sent me some bait that I don't have. So that's very good, nice of him. And you know, so maybe Captain, maybe. It's one of Captain's friends if it's level 49. I think he said it's 240 million. I think he said it was 240 million to get to. Oh my goodness, that much silver! Oh god, I bet he's nothing he can buy. Really, I bet he's bought the shop. I think it was Captain who was saying it. I had 1 million to get from 24 to 25, and I think it was that one. It may have been from 25 to 20. But so I had 1 million, and he had 240 times leveling of 24 to 25 to level 49 sort of thing. You know what I mean? It's like doing level 24 to 25, 240 times. Oh my god. But it's obviously doable. They must have been on it since the beginning of time, and you know, just locked themselves in a gaming room and had a supporting family. Who was it? Oh, it was. Again, mixed up with two people then. Okay, that doesn't look where I put it. Well, it must have been. It just looked. This split. I've only got it clipped at 6, guys. It may have been even closer where the person was fishing. But it looked about that distance. That's why I'm clipping up, so when people ask, I've got something to reply. He was just casting them in freely and stopping the line sort of thing when he wanted. He weren't clipped. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, Captain Lockheed is that level too. It looks a very jerky bite, doesn't it? That watch it not be on. Yeah, it didn't look right. That. So, I've swapped worms and I'm actually not getting bites on it on rod 1 now since I've swapped worms. So maybe it's just fish on normal worm. This 2 or 3, I can't remember which it was. 2. So let's put one of them on. Let's put one of them on red worm. So we've got a variation of worm. See if one's better than the other. At the moment, it seems like the regular worm, the earthworm, is beating them all really at the moment. What he did do was, it went quiet. He just put a few more. Obviously, I think that was a bit too far. I don't think that's fair enough. I think I think they continue. I'm sending them further to where I think the cage is under the water. I think that's where it is, but maybe it's where the actual lines go in. That makes a difference. I'm not sure. If any of you guys know that, where the actual, is it the actual hook? What is the center point for the? No, that's the only rod. I think rod 3. I think is the only rod with earthworm still on. So I might end up. Ooh. Don't swing it in like that, guys. But this was that still on worm. That would be 3, which is 2. So that's still on the normal worm, and it's catching. Well, it's catching carp. So I think in the feed it's got corn flour and corn in for tench. Maybe it's the corn what's attracting the carp. But I'm fishing a bit heavier than the friend was fishing. Maybe that's what's putting it off. He had braid on this line. I've got mono filament. Hope everybody's okay anyway. Okay, you okay? How's everybody? I hope you're all, good stuff. I'm glad you're okay, mate. Yeah, I hope you and family are all fine, and hope everybody's families are fine in chat and yourselves. Oh. Well, the other rods have gone dead. I'm going to bring them out because the reason I'm bringing them out and just showing the basics is that's what he used to. I was just seeing if maybe if you waited it would produce a bigger fish, you know, the other worms, but he actually had it active. He actually had it really boiling. Every rod was going, and I just was wondering whether the other worms would do that, because he didn't have them. Well, he didn't ask for them off me, and he did have them but didn't use them. May not have the loop. Is it the Nightcrawler? May not have had them, but he didn't ask for any. He said he was happy on. Or else I'd have sent him some, you know. I've sent him over bait. That one, I think. No, can't be. Be on this one then. Okay, that's got us all back on. And he can't do in night too, so we'll stay here and just see what we actually get out. I'm not getting half the bites that he were at, but he fished for bream and didn't get half the bites that we're getting, so it's a strange one that. Maybe the bites are there. Maybe it was. Maybe these like braid, and maybe the bream like monofilament. Because I seem to do better than him on bream. Yeah, he's doing a lot better than. Got one on rod too. So the worms are the bait for here. I expected to get. I expected to get perch on the worms, but not had any. You know what I mean? In fact, I'd like to throw something in to deter the carp and bring the tench on, but it seems like the tench bait is actually attracting. Maybe if you threw gibble and cruising, that might get rid of one of them. Anyway, we can try a few different things after. Are you guys okay with me just sitting here fishing for this? If you've come in for Bream and Pike, which is in the title, I just thought I'd point this one out to you. I can show you where I got 3 small eels if you want as well. We can go for eels. The order is still on, I think. That's where we're going to look at, won't it? Let's lettuce. Look. Oh no, the eels that have gone, it's grass carp and common carp. 20. Goodness. But we do have. We actually have. We can get 20 silver. We can get 30 silver and we can get 13 silver and we can get 5 silver. There's actually 3 things we can get from. 3 things we can get from the cafe order off what we've just caught. Oh, that's a nice little one, isn't it? I'm going to put my lamps out and I'm going to go and get these cafe orders, I think. I've got time to go get them. Where these are going off now. The gibbles. Right. I think I'll be okay if I just lock everything up and just do a quick run. No, you shouldn't leave stuff out, but it should be a leader what breaks if I get a screamer. Everything's balanced. My knowledge, everything's balanced to the leader breaking. Okay, I wanted to put my lamps out, didn't I? Here I'll throw one. I got 2 lamps just to put more light on the subject, but it seems to help in streaming. The other one down here, the black, the rods. Okay, I'm just going to run. We'll be back in if, let's put the torch on. That's off, that's on. Let's just see if it was running down here where it actually pixelated, so can't at the moment. Let me just alter that. I know I've got a bite. I'll not be a minute. Let's just see if I can run and watch the screen, see if it looks. I can't tell. Can't tell. Hopefully it's not all going into pixelated Minecraft, because that's what it did on some of me. Hopefully this is a lot, well, I don't know about smoother, but hopefully this is clearer for you guys, because I weren't happy with how the picture deteriorated when it did on the stream. Right, I think we've got that on. We've got 2, so we use the lighter one. I believe that's the lighter one, yeah. So that one, I think we've got that one. It 1, so we'll use the lighter one. 3.9, 3.4. We have got, oh, we're catching these as well. I've not got any yet. We're catching. Andy got one of them, but he were catching. Andy got a grass carp, but it weren't that big. Oh my god. Andy got a bleak. So we've a chance for a few more things. Might go for that at a later time. I've already got already done the breed. So we're doing alright on the cafe orders. Just take another screenshot. And let's just quickly see what we've got in that. I'm not going anything so we can actually see. I won't empty them. Let's just see is a few fish now going in. That alt one. Right, so how much room have we got? Does it say how many I've got? The bream can go. Wait. Go up there. There. So, I keep the cafe order size one. Got 3 1 kilogram one for the kilogram, and then from the 900s back. These are the cafe order, 3 at 1 and 3 at 3. At 3 at 2.7, so I always refer to them. So these go back to there. They can be sold. These sizes are cut up and from 500 down. So from under 500 can't be cut. Sell them as well. That's what I'll do. I'll keep the others. So that we might get a what's the word, cafe order with them if they replenish the cafe order. Hopefully we've got 3 rods still left when we get back. Where we are, I think it's a different bridge. Look at that, superb, isn't it? Back now. It just feels like it's drawing it, you know, it's not. It's actually. I hope I don't see all 3 rods or the trail that like. I get that, guys. I guess that. I best get that, don't I? But that's there, so get back to numbers. Really good that. You can look across her leg. So even it's a shame it can't actually put the rods on the anglers, you know, say a random 5p rods. Although you might want fish then. Suppose you could have it that if you get within 400 yards of them, disappear. I don't know, I'm just thinking aloud, sorry guys. Thank you. I've actually pulled, you know, like the Terminators, and two tendons what go down the side of the neck, what hold your head up. The left one might lean. That was all. Leaned on my side, try and twist. A perch? I've never saw. Man, shit. That is. You do leave them. Super. Because it. That's right. Okay, Wookie. No problem, mate. You go whenever you go whenever you need to nip off. You nip off, and that goes for anybody. Anybody need to nip off or do other things. It's lovely having your company, but you do what you need to do when you need to do it, guys. Me, if you ever need, you know, a chat or wanna chill, it's lovely having you in chat anyway, guys. I appreciate your company. For a little bit. To do and trying to throw in. Might stir the carb and bring in. I know. Although the tench, it's now getting good payers, haven't they? I wonder if that would bring the carp in though. I go again with tench. I think I made some tench with something else. I think some of me homemade tench, like with extra bits and bats. 20 to 10, you gotta go there, haven't you? Why have I not got them? I've put the other side on, haven't I? Right, that's what we do next. We put 10 in, 20 to 10 tench in. That's where I go. Bring my lines in and get that bream going. The quality stuff. That's going to stick, that giblet thing. Yeah, best stop saying it. Oh, I know what I didn't do. Right. Don't let somebody just fell in. I know what I've not done is I want to change every. Well, this is 3. That's just something in my head what I know. Excuse me, get a neat cough. Sorry. Tench. We'll get the high quality stuff going in. I don't know why I didn't think of picking that straight away. So that's 2. I'll pick up 1. I can go on to more 12, 10 on. Okay. Actually, I'm wondering if being on the basic setting helped him. He was on basic feeding, and I told him to go on to not her rigged, paternoster, and he went into paternoster, and he was doing very well. So maybe that's. I'm on loop rig at the moment. So we need 3. Okay, and press that and go to the high quality 10. At least we got quality of 10. We should see more tench coming in, and tench mate 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Look over here out. Go a few of those. Could go slightly past, but not that far past. Still like that. If I'm breathing heavy through the microphone, then I don't know why I did that. I don't like concentrating, but I realised I was leaning right on the mic or against my mouth. If it was like heavy breathing, I do apologise. Something like Darth Vader again, don't I? Okay, that'll do. We'll see if that improves the quality of the tent. Maybe a bit too much, but we'll see. Welcome back, Wiki. I don't think you heard, but I said anytime you need to shoot, mate, you shoot. You do your real life things. Don't worry about us here. But it's wonderful to have you back in chat, mate. We've just improved the. I've actually put my lowest ground bait on instead of the high grade 10 out of 10. My throat's going again. Going croaky. I can feel it coming on. So hopefully we'll get better results with the higher grade of ground bait. Might not be too much of a thing, but my friend was getting a lot more bites than I am. I think it's he was fishing lighter. But I made his leaders up, so he was fishing on the same leaders. Well, he was fishing on lighter leaders, but with the same. I've gone slightly heavier just for the sake of work. Within a week, within a few days, the word's gone. Say you put a 6.4 on, within a couple of days, that's 25% with the amount of fish I'm bringing in. So that's actually a 6.4 leader with 25%. As I understand it, 25% damage is only strong enough for 6.4 would be a 4.3 kilogram leader, which is a big drop, especially if you get a powerful fish on. So I'm starting from 3 kilogram higher than that, and so work could go to 30% and still be over 6 point, if you know what I mean. A 9 kilogram with 30% would be a 6 kilogram leader, you see. So that's me thinking, to try and save on leaders and replacement and wear and stuff. But it also is it is a thicker leader, so whether that's deterring certain fish biting, I'm not sure yet. But he did have quiet spots, then all action, then quiet spots, so I'll not throw any food in for a bit, just in case I've overfed it. It's early morning. We would have had a bag of bream by now, so you've got to take that into account. Even though it seemed good at the time when we were catching, if you have a quiet spot through the evening, you would have been better doing bream until now, sort of thing. We would have done more, I think. Oh my goodness. Even with the leader on. Oh jeez. You got that, mate. £7, that's like a 3.5 kilogram. Less into like a 3 kilogram line. Even with a leader on. So your leader was a lot less than £7, are you sure? You didn't have like a 3 kilogram leader on, or well, 3 kilogram would still probably less, but if you're dealing with pounds, you'd need perhaps a 4 or a 5 to actually give, wouldn't you? it's supposed to give. Was there anywhere on the £7 line? Have a look at your £7 line. If that's got 10% wear, you're looking at like a 6.3 line. But I'm sorry, I actually lost a really big pike. I had 13 braid straight through and a £30 steel leader, and it snapped me going round the corner. Everything, it didn't bottom out or anything. It just said your liner snapped, or your main liner snapped or something like that. You've lost your I can't actually remember now, but it was the big. I could tell when fighting it. It was double what I caught before, sort of thing. Or it were fighting twice as strong as anything I'd had on before. And I've had catfish on and stuff like that. So not on these rigs I'm on about before. I've fought the catfish and it felt just heavier than anything like that. And that was spinning. I was spinning exactly here, aiming to the right of the wood across the wood to the right of, well, the wood tree. You see the tree across, leaned into the. I think that's 3, just a 3, yeah. And I think I've missed it, guys. Goodness. I said about striking while I'm in Zoom. Okay, maybe it's a bit further than that. I'm still at 6, but I'm wondering to let it go a bit further, and maybe that'll. We could try further and then try closer in. It looked like a bit closer, as if we were dragging it halfway in this. I think he was here in the actual. Where it's right under my rod, you could actually drag that in, couldn't you? I could reel it to come in a bit closer. He was doing that, and then he was like reeling to where he wanted it, and then put it on. Let's see if that's gone into the. Sorry, guys. It's still around the same place, actually. He's got smaller rods. Oh no, it's can you see how it's. I'll zoom a bit again. You see how it's there, just on edge. I think if you're in them weeds anywhere there, you won't be getting fish. Another perch. Right, that's how his were all the time. See how all 3 rods are going now. So I think 6 is okay. It's just where it's just. I don't know what. Must have swum on in itself. I don't think I brought that in. So I think 6 is okay. Notice a bite on every rod then. Let's hope it just doesn't go dull again and quiet. But they're still here. Okay. I think it's probably a small common. Hope it's a tench. Or an eel. But I don't think eels run like that, do they? They do take it when they're like. time. A little corner. Nice one on that gear. Okay. Reset. Rinse and repeat. I've missed that one again. I think you need to let him go a little bit more. Oh no, I've not missed it with that small. I can feel it. Oh dear. Blue roll one.